What happens when Toyota decides that an off-road truck shouldn't just take you into the wild, but should bring the comforts of home with you? What if adventure, durability, and long-distance luxury all fused into one six-wheeled machine built for the explorers of tomorrow? Today, we dive into a vehicle that dares to redefine what an expedition truck can be. Welcome back to Motorhome Hub, the place where we don't just talk about vehicles, we uncover the engineering, the imagination, and the lifestyle behind the world's most extraordinary machines. And in this episode, we're stepping into something bold, intimidating, and surprisingly elegant: the 2026 Toyota HikeCruze 6x6. From the very first glance, the HikeCruze 6x6 looks like a beast carved for the extremes. Its presence alone feels like a warning to the environment around it. A massive armor-like frame stretches over 6 oversized all-terrain tires, each one ready to claw through mud, sand, snow, and rock. Box-shaped fender flares wrap around the wheels like protective shields, giving the truck a wide, muscular stance that looks prepared for war zones, mountain passes, or deep desert trails. The front end is aggressive: a steel bumper with integrated winch, a deep air intake grille with reinforced mesh, and a set of ultra-bright LED beams that cut through darkness like daylight on command. Every line, every bolt, every curve of this machine seems to whisper one message: I'm built for the places where roads don't exist. Toyota didn't stop at brute force. The exterior design carries a purposeful elegance, functional beauty shaped by engineering. The HikeCruze comes in rugged matte finishes like desert stone, night granite, and forest shadow, each one coated with scratch-resistant ceramic protection. A raised snorkel climbs along the A-pillar, allowing the engine to breathe clean even during deep water crossings. On the roof, a full-length rack houses solar panels, cargo mounts, an auxiliary light bar, and space for spare tires or recovery gear. Flush-mounted windows and weather-sealed side panels keep dust, water, and cold winds outside, turning the cabin into a safe haven in the middle of nowhere. Step closer, and you start noticing the subtle intelligence built into the body. Hidden storage hatches open to reveal tool compartments, jerry can holders, and fold-out steps for roof access. A side-mounted utility rail system carries removable accessories: an outdoor table, a compact kitchen slide-out, or a shower pod depending on your setup. Ground clearance is enormous, allowing this giant to glide over boulders and uneven terrain without strain. And thanks to the 6x6 drivetrain layout, the HikeCruze distributes weight perfectly across all axles, giving it balance and stability no matter how heavily loaded it is. Open the heavy reinforced door of the 2026 Toyota HikeCruze 6x6, and the contrast hits you instantly. From the outside, it's a rugged expedition machine built for harsh environments, but inside, it transforms into a compact yet refined living habitat, designed for comfort, endurance, and intelligent use of space. Toyota didn't attempt to mimic a luxury motorhome. Instead, they engineered something tougher, smarter, and more purposeful. This is a survival suite wrapped in subtle elegance. The flooring is marine-grade teak, chosen for its durability against mud, moisture, and temperature swings. It gives the interior a warm, earthy tone, creating the feeling of a cozy cabin rather than a sterile RV. The walls are lined with composite insulation panels and wrapped in soft-touch weather-resistant fabric, making the cabin quiet, insulated, and surprisingly comfortable even during extreme heat or freezing nights. LED ambient lighting runs along the ceiling edges, automatically adjusting for day, evening, and night modes, so the interior never feels harsh or disorienting after long hours on the trail. To your right, a fold-down walnut dining console doubles as a workstation and meal prep area. It's paired with cushioned bench seating upholstered in durable weather-treated leather, easy to clean, yet plush enough to relax after a long off-road session. Opposite this, Toyota has integrated a large multi-use storage compartment with pull-out drawers designed for tools, clothes, and outdoor gear. Everything has a place. Nothing rattles. Nothing wastes space. Move deeper inside and you find the galley module, compact but remarkably functional. A flip-up induction burner lets you cook inside during bad weather, while the 85-liter fridge keeps provisions cold for days. Deep drawers store utensils and dry goods, and a slide-out countertop extension gives you the space you need to prepare meals. A 40-liter freshwater tank feeds a simple but smart pump faucet, allowing cooking and cleaning even in remote wilderness. Across from the galley, twin fold-out bunks sit above the rear wheel wells. They're more than sleeping surfaces. Each is an insulated personal compartment with USB ports, reading lights, and single-zone ventilation, so two travelers can rest comfortably no matter how harsh the outside conditions. A third modular sleeping area can unfold near the front cabin if needed, allowing the HikeCruze to sleep up to 4 adults. Now, shift your attention to what powers this mobile habitat. The HikeCruze comes standard with a newly engineered 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 pushing around 450 horsepower and 500 lb-ft of torque. But for those who want the perfect blend of efficiency and off-road torque, Toyota offers a hybrid boost system that adds an electric motor to the drivetrain, lifting performance to roughly 520 horsepower and an astonishing 610 lb-ft. Living inside the 2026 Toyota HikeCruze 6x6 isn't just about shelter. It's about having a self-contained ecosystem that can keep you comfortable, powered, informed, and protected no matter where the journey leads. Toyota engineered the interior systems with one clear mission: create a living machine that works in harmony with the environment, not against it. And the moment you step toward the main control hub, you understand how seriously they took that mission. Mounted near the entrance, the digital command panel acts as the brain of the HikeCruze. A ruggedized touchscreen displays battery status, solar output, water levels, cabin temperature, tire pressure, and drive diagnostics. LED indicators show how energy is being routed, whether solar is feeding the auxiliary battery, running interior electronics, or topping off the hybrid assist. With a single tap, you can adjust lighting modes, activate the water pump, regulate ventilation, or shift power distribution. Toyota even added an emergency offline mode that minimizes power usage and preserves critical systems in harsh conditions. Above the living area, a dual-stage skylight opens to bring in sunlight or star-filled night views, transforming the cabin into a calming retreat after hours of traveling rugged terrain. And in colder environments, the insulated panels, combined with a compact diesel heater, keep the interior warm, even when temperatures outside drop dangerously low. Every detail is designed for real-world survival, the kind that explorers, field researchers, and long-distance overlanders value most. But capability means nothing without safety, and Toyota built the HikeCruze like a mobile fortress. The cabin structure uses reinforced steel supports woven with composite safety panels, distributing impact forces and protecting occupants during rollover scenarios. Sealed bulkheads separate the engine and drivetrain from the living quarters, dramatically reducing heat, noise, and fumes. Fire retardant materials line the interior, and multi-stage smoke and CO2 detectors provide rapid alerts. Even the cabinet latches, hinges, and internal mounts are designed to stay secure during violent shaking or steep off-road descents. Outside, the HikeCruze continues its safety-first philosophy. A full-suite LED floodlight system surrounds the truck, illuminating campsites, trails, or recovery zones when darkness hits. Heavy-duty tow points and a front-mounted winch make self-recovery possible if the terrain turns hostile. Traction control, off-road ABS, steep-grade hill assist, and a low-range crawl mode work together to maintain stability on uneven ground. And with its enormous ground clearance and 3-driven axles, the HikeCruze handles deep sand, sharp rocks, and loose gravel with steady confidence.